It has now become a rule of thumb that Kenyans do not vote for. Kenyans rather vote against. It is now very clear that the rural masses are not interested on the merits and demerits generated by the public intellectuals about elections and candidates. But the rural folk would rather vote for the person that they emotionally connect. To them, reason and rationale counts little. It is very clear that our elections are organized around vote against, don't vote for. And as a consequence, politicians will always make narratives that sets enemies against them. They will put bujumen and set them in the public gallery where the masses will draw much pity and vote against any perceived threat to them. Never mind, politicians will rally around their tribes and the tribemate who resides in the village, not in the city, to wire up emotions, creating delusions that an enemy far much worse than the former is against his people. They will concoct all manner of lies. They will sing all dirges. They will paint all gory photos so that the enemy, who in this case is a contestant, is seen as the enemy of the opponent. Kenyans will come in the morning and fight their perceived enemy and throw all the spears possible until they have obliterated the enemy. However, as soon as the elections are done, suddenly Kenyans started realizing that, one, it doesn't appear that there was an enemy indeed, because the man or the woman they voted is suddenly and soon seen whining and dining with the said enemy that was painted before. And Kenyans will start saying, oh, it was a lie. Oh, it was a lie. Oh, we were lied to. Immediately, they start vowing that we shall teach them a lesson. We will get them out. We will fight both until, before you know, they go back to the same. Because politicians are ingenious. They will always create moving enemies and moving targets so that as soon as they can toy with your emotion, you can vote the person they want. You can vote out the man they don't want. Woe unto you, the voter, because you allowed your heart to be the domain that guides your vote, as opposed to your head and brain as the guide to the vote. When you shall relegate the function of loving to your heart and take voting to your head, you shall not know peace. You shall not elect the good person. You shall never get a quality, sizable leader who transforms your nation, because you always vote against. Hatred and fear seems to be the guiding principles upon which you vote. And because you allow the exploitative politicians to define your enemy and to concoct your narratives, man, you are doomed as the darkness shall ever be, and you are damned as hell has ever been imagined until then. And because I am not here to advise you today, I will tell you a word. Sail ye unto the winds of loss if you must, and may you always bear the consequences of your actions as far as voting is concerned, because you never vote for, but you always vote against.